Hello and welcome back to Creatures Comedy Podcast. I almost said festival earlier because we have a lot of stuff going on right now. But guess who we have today? The amazing
Amy Weber.
Amy Weber.
Wait, Amy Weber.
Amy Weber.
Amy Weber.
Are you upset when people say today? Like Weber? Or it's like, because we would say like Weber, but you say it like water, like Weber.
Weber. Oh yeah, Weber.
Weber.
I don't mind either. As long as people don't say Amy Weather, that pisses me off.
That would be weird because it's a different word.
Yeah. I say no, because then I'd say like the weather.
Okay, yeah.
How are your
guts today? Of course, my guts today are doing way better than I thought they were going to do. Right. So Amy and I went and had pizza last night, and I'm lactose intolerant. And I thought I was going to be on the floor. But no, Rudy's Pizza. Good quality cheese.
Yeah, shout out Rudy's. Good quality cheese. Yeah. I was fine. Actually, I did a bit of diarrhea this morning.
Okay.
Only a small one. I think I was nervous because I had to do those recordings today.
Yeah.
Because I was like, am I dairy intolerant? I'm definitely not. I eat cheese every day.
Do nerves make you wet?
Do they not?
Not like okay, no, like
wet poo. Like it's fine.
Poo.
We're talking about poo. We're literally talking about poo. It couldn't be anything else. Yeah. Does it not you? Is it not you?
Nerves? No, dude.
I feel that's universal. I feel like if you're watching this, you're gonna agree with me. You'll be like, yeah. Sometimes if I'm really nervous, I need just a little bit of a squit.
You know what it is? I think for me, my bowels are constantly all over the place. So it's like nervous. Calm, just shitting all weird.
Shitting liquid anytime.
Yeah. That's why I want a bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you talk about your bidet on stage.
Me, yeah.
Well, yeah, you talk about Japanese toilets.
Yeah. But I'd say bidet, by the way. Bidet is...
how you say it
crazy.
Around the world, yeah.
Yeah.
B-day sounds like it's your birthday.
Yeah, I know. Well, two things can happen on one day.
You can use a bidet on your birthday?
Yeah.
You can use a bidet on your B-day?
Yeah.
Cute. Fun.
Yeah, you should get one. I do know someone who had one. Mm-hmm. And they loved it. And now whenever they're on a normal toilet, they feel really dirty.
Oh, 100%. I bought 2 for my parents over Christmas. So they have one for each floor now.
You bought them a bidet?
Yeah.
Like a porcelain bidet?
Oh, no. I got them the bum gun that you attach to the toilet and then you just...
I've never seen one of them. Do you have to sort of...
What?
Should we move on? Is this good content?
Well, not if you don't think it's content, but this is high quality stuff. This is stuff I care about.
This is stuff we would be talking about if we weren't being filmed. Okay, so what's
Why would you second guess if it's good quality content? What's good quality content for you, Amy Weber?
No, my family have a thing about me like always descending to talking about like poo, farts, periods or sex. And I just think they're fascinating topics. Mm-hmm. But let's go back to the V-Day because I would like nothing more than to find out what this gun is.
Sorry, this may be the podcast with the most posh person I've ever interviewed. So this is fun taking you down to talking about B-Days.
Yeah, but...
because you are a trained opera singer.
Yeah, I know. That was an accident though. I have no musicians in my whole family. I just went to a singing teacher in my village. She was like, well, if you want to learn with me, you'll have to learn opera. I was like, okay. I just wanted to be on stage. To be honest, I wanted to be a musical theatre or Britney.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Britney the person who inspired you to be like, oh, I want this attention in this way?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Cool.
Just watching her be 13 and famous, I was like, hang on, I'm 13.
I could be famous.
I could be famous. That looks like a lot of fun. Because essentially you're just paid to do fun things. Yeah, we're still aiming for that.
Of course. Look, as stressful as what I do is, for the most part, it's way more fun than any regular job, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but I came from the school of like Jim Carrey. That was my inspiration. The Jim Carreys, the Mike Myers, the Adam Sandlers. That was the thing. It's like, oh, I could do this as a career. This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
But yours, your lust for entertainment and entertaining others came from Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Mandy Moore,
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls? Yeah.
And then I used to watch Green Wing and The Office.
Okay.
And then I realized that my dad loved funny people on the TV. So I was like, if only I could be funny.
Nice.
Yeah. But then I didn't start comedy till I was 29.
My dad's attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
And at 29, he finally paid attention to you?
At 29, I finally started doing comedy.
Yeah, but I feel like you've always been funny.
Thanks. Yeah, I would agree. definitely.
Yeah.
At
I didn't know
school.
you before 29, but
No,
like
no.
I assume.
Yeah, at school.
Yeah, with
I
this
was
general
definitely the funny
personality?
one.
Yeah, of course.
Outspoken.
Oh, is that what you refer to?
Yeah,
More than not?
outspoken, confident. Talking about poop,
Do you want to go back to the
if
B
it
day?
needs to be said. So is the gun, do you hold it?
It's not like a handgun, dude. You're not like shooting into
'Cause I
your
was like,
butt.
your mum must be so flexible, like getting your asshole inside the rim.
So you know, you have a sink, right?
Yeah.
And you have the little jet thing that you pull out, and it's on like a little rope, and you can and get the dishes even better.
Yeah.
It's one of those
The toilet.
for the toilet for your bum. So you have it. It's like all wired up, whatever, and then you clean it out, and then you put it back.
Right.
You get no poo on the gun.
So does the wire sit outside the toilet?
Yeah.
But then you put it in. But for me, in my toilet, I wouldn't be able to fit much between the edge of the toilet and my bum. I'd have to like shuffle forward.
Well, yeah, you wipe
There's
your
not
butt.
space. Yeah, but
How?
like,
It's the same amount of room as getting the gun in as you would put a hand.
yeah, okay. Yeah, so you have to
How
go
are you
forward.
wiping?
Yeah, no.
Do you
like
have a
that.
weird secret wipe that
No,
you're
no,
not?
I go. Do you know what I do when I wipe? Quite often.
Did you just use doo-doo in the sentence?
Yeah. Doesn't that mean poo?
It does, yeah.
There's your comedy. What I do is, I want to get this into my show, but I don't know how.
Okay.
I quite often spit on the toilet roll. There must be other people who do this. There's
Okay.
got to be.
Okay.
So it's not just dry.
Yeah. That's interesting. I've never heard that before in my entire life. So you
Yeah.
take a little bit of toilet paper
Yeah.
and just like a little bit or like
No, quite as much as possible, but not
stop.
phlegm, not phlegm,
Stop.
like that much.
Oh my
Like
God.
quite a lot of spit.
Okay, so you're not
phlegm.
hock-toing.
Hocked.
Yeah.
No, to be honest, if I have a hop to, I'm not wasting it on my ass. I want to swallow that shit.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Phlegm. I did a reel about this.
You swallow your phlegm?
Yes,
And you love it?
sometimes. It's interesting texturally. I like it in my mouth. I fiddle with it. I know, sorry, this is a lot.
It's okay.
It's a lot.
No.
Honestly,
Now
my
I know
mum
what
and
your mum was
sister,
thinking,
yeah,
yeah.
they're just like, why do you have to do this?
So do you love oysters?
No, because they're too fishy. But if they tasted of phlegm, maybe.
So do you like, is it like a fetish to like get a cold?
No, because it plays havoc with my voice.
Okay, but if it
But
didn't.
it's a silver lining.
Okay.
It's like, ooh, phlegm. And then it's like,
I do love when you get like a lot in there.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, I've accomplished something.
yeah.
And you've like cleared it out.
Yes. And then you can sort of chew it. Obviously, if I'm outside or I'm by the toilet, I could spit it out. But if I'm just like, say I'm on the tube, I have to swallow it. I'm like, I chew it, really get to know the textures and then swallow it.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I wouldn't waste a green phlegm oyster on my arse. I just do spit. And then it just makes it a bit wet, so I feel like it's cleaner. In a way, it's like a DIY B-day.
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah, I don't know how to take any of this. Because that is such a beautiful, honest thing that you've shared with us. I just, how did you learn this? Like,
I think it was from maybe like preempting a sexual encounter where I was maybe going to get like a sort of finger up my arse hole. And then thinking, but I don't have time for a shower. So I was like, how can I clean it? And I thought if I put water on the toilet roll, it's going to break.
it does.
And
yeah.
that is the idea of sort of bending over and there's a bit of toilet roll on my arse and I can't see
Especially
it.
if he's about to tongue
But
that.
the guy could. That's an ick. So I just thought, bit of spit, and then just felt cleaner.
So this was like an adult move that stuck with you.
Yeah, I mean, I probably did it. I started it maybe 4 years ago. Now I do it quite often.
When you say quite often, every time.
Not every time, because sometimes I know I'm going to have a shower later, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But yeah,
See, I feel like I know where this podcast is going, and yeah, I'm excited to.
we could change it. Like we
No.
honestly, we could go to
If this is the
politics.
energy we want to go down, like just discussing bodily things that we do for ourselves.
Yeah, I like that.
It is good. I'm trying to think. Do you love like pimples and pimple popping? Because I'll watch the pimple popping videos, and I love that.
Yeah,
Oh,
who doesn't?
do you ever watch like the cysts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you get a lot of like acne or pimples?
Not really, but I did have a boyfriend who used to get some quite cool blackheads.
And you would, yeah.
Pick them.
Is that like, is that like a green flag if somebody's got pimples?
I'm not that into it. I'd rather get a back massage or, good sex. Like, it's not at the top of the list.
Okay, it's not like, I can use this as like a fidget spinner.
Yeah.
I would rather just, get good
but
massage.
if they're like, oh, by the way, I have this like recurring blackhead that comes here and it's quite big, I'd be like, cool, let me add it.
Yeah, let me take care of it.
Let me take care of it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. My mom and sister used to pop my pimples, which was always weird because I'm like, I like doing it.
Oh, well, why did they get to do it?
Because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to let them go long enough and they can heal and close.
Yeah.
So then when I would try to do that, then they would attack it. So then I would attack them early. And that's why I got like all the holes in my face and stuff. That's why I grow a beard.
Scars. Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, cover up the scars. That's just life.
Scars tell 1,000 stories.
Do they? Yeah, but mine aren't from like war. They're from like poor hygiene.
No.
I don't think it's poor hygiene. It's just puberty and stuff.
Yeah.
That and peanut butter.
Hormones.
Peanut butter gives me pimples.
Really gutted. I love peanut butter.
So do I. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
It's my breakfast condiment.
Same. But I actually had to stop buying it during Fringe this year because I was getting through too much of it.
Really?
Like I was having I was eating a third of a jar a day. So a jar would last me 3 days. Apart from anything else, it's fucking expensive. But
That's so much peanut butter.
And I love healthy fats, yeah? Olive oil, avocado, cheese. I add it, it's fine. I'm slim, I'm healthy. But there's something about eating a third of a jar when it says 22 servings. And even those servings are classed as high in healthy fat. I was like, I'm eating too much.
Yeah, that's so much. What would you put it on? Bananas?
Oh, just eat it.
Oh, just straight spoon it in your mouth? Eggos? Yeah. Oh, did you have Eggos here? Like Eggo waffles?
No, but it's a waffle.
Essentially. It's like a small waffle, and you can have a couple of them. So I would toast them. I'd have a toasted waffle, throw peanut butter on them, and it would melt into each one of the holes, and I'd have a whole meticulous way to eat it.
Yeah, that's so nice.
So
Bit of yogurt on top?
Oh, no.
Cream?
No.
Banana?
Sometimes. Yeah, but I just raw dog that peanut butter in.
Yeah.
Cinnamon Eggo. Is cinnamon and peanut butter? Oh. Throw a little honey on there.
Yeah.
Woo!
Sweet and crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
And do you ever see the peanut butter out the other end?
No.
I can spot it sometimes.
You can spot... Because you're eating a third of a jar of peanut butter, dude.
And
it's still coming out as clumps.
I don't chew properly.
You don't chew properly. You'll chew your phlegm, but you won't chew your peanut butter?
I don't chew my food. Like when I vomit, which is, I don't know when I last vomited. Maybe once a year I'll vomit if I'm ill, yeah? And every time I vomited in the last 10 years, I look down at the sick in the toilet and think, girl, you don't chew your food. There's little chunks, big chunks.
Yeah.
You know, everyone has sweet corn in there. Like that's a whole thing, isn't it? Sweet corn in your vomit. I have bigger things. Like there could be like, a chunk of pork belly, 2 centimeters cubed, and I'm thinking, how did I not chew that? I mean, I don't eat pork belly, but if I did, like something of that size every time I'm sick. So yeah, there's definitely peanut butter.
So your shit looks like somebody just cleaned out underneath the couch.
Yeah.
There's just a bunch of just rant. Yeah.
Yeah, bits.
Yeah, dust even.
Dust. Yeah. A 1p coin.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Okay, well this is like talking about comedy and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, are we supposed to talk about?
Yeah. Well, no, we could talk about whatever we want, right? It's a podcast. We can, talk about our shitting and hygiene habits, spilling on ourselves. Yeah.
I'll be sharing this really wide.
Oh. Well. Yep.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. We'll clip that up. We'll put that out. That'll be the clip of you just pouring water on yourself and then
Then saying sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so.
Okay, so you started comedy because where was the first time I met you? Was it Edinburgh or was it Kendall Calling? No.
Kendall Calling. Yeah, because I went to Edinburgh like a month after that and saw you again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But was that the first time then that I met you and Allie?
Yeah.
Okay,
Kendall
cool.
Calling.
I thought I'd met you before that.
No.
No, that was the first time.
I did your show when it wasn't here.
Yeah, when it was next door.
Yeah. No. The one before that.
Oh, but you did that when I wasn't around.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that pre-pandemic.
Yeah. 5 minutes. I don't even know what material I was doing then.
No, but that's great.
I never want to see it.
Yeah, back in the Holdfast days.
Yes, Holdfast.
So yeah, you were a Manchester comic. You started kind of here right before the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'd maybe done 10 gigs, 7 before the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I used to sing with a ukulele.
Come on. Hey, what you do now is not far off of ukulele work.
Oh my, come on. It's definitely cooler.
It's cooler?
It's also really nerdy, goofy, isn't it?
It's so goofy
It's
and it's so
goofy.
you, and it's just like you're going up there. I would describe your act like every time you get on stage, you're essentially doing a show for like your parents. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're a
Or
little
my
kid.
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like they're sat in my living room.
Yeah.
And I'm like, guys, watch. Let me tell you a story, yeah? No, listen. I'm going to tell you a story. It's like that. And I get really excited. I did headline yesterday at Creatures, so that's why you've seen me very recently.
Yeah.
Less than 24 hours. Thank you. Yeah, I have a good time on stage.
Yeah, that's good. That's important.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. How have you found that your transition from the ukulele into what you do now?
Well, because there's been another transition, right? It was like the ukulele, then I went into sort of songs with a bit of speaking. And now, I mean, like last night I did 20 minutes. I only sang for like 1 minute of the 20.
Okay.
I did a couple of
Did
dances.
dancing. Yeah.
Couple of dances. There's obviously still music in it that I've written, but I've got much more talking now. I think the transition has been, I don't know, it's always hard transitioning. And when you first start, it's weird and you are underconfident.
Are you trying to get rid of all the music?
No, I want to keep music.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's who you are.
Keep singing, keep music, bit of opera, bit of Japanese in every show I do because those are my USPs.
Opera and Japanese.
Yeah.
Hey, it's fun.
Someone's
Have you
gotta do
connected
it.
with like a Japanese crowd since you've been doing comedy?
Not really. There's been a couple of people who have come to my shows who are like, oh, I'm Japanese, or I speak Japanese, or my girlfriend's Japanese, but I wouldn't say I have a following.
Yeah. But okay, so the occasional time they're like, oh, I connect with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Do you find like, because you've done now, is it 2 or 3 Edinburghs?
2.
2. Do you find like doing that and being at the festival, because that's the only like big festival you've done, right?
Yeah.
So, but doing that every day for a month, do you feel like at the end of it you've leveled up and like you can be like, oh, this is the change, like I'm a new comedian after like, day 1 to day 25?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. And certainly it grows your sense of inner strength as well as your stage strengths, right? Because it's quite a grueling month.
Yeah. But it's got to be
Yourself
extra
on the
grueling
street.
when you have to like, lug around, the audio gear, and you have to do like music and all that stuff. You have props even on a 20-minute set. Like you hand
a
out
few little props.
Yeah, like you have
and
to
I have to
that
worry
all
about my
prepared.
voice. That's the
course.
worst thing,
Yeah.
especially at Fringe, because people don't go out. If you haven't been to Fringe, people don't go out till like midnight, 11.
Yeah.
And then people will have their first pint at midnight and maybe their 4th at 3. And then people just get some food and go home.
Yep.
When I go to bed late, it really affects my voice. And so, yeah, it's quite hard. It's a bit, people do compare singing to like being an athlete, and I wouldn't go that far, but if you were doing some kind of athletic show in Fringe, say you were doing like extreme juggling or unicycling or something really physical,
You'd have to look
you
at
just
yourself.
couldn't stay out till 4. Everyone would sort of understand that. Whereas with your voice, it's a bit, I don't know.
Well, I think that's something that I don't want to say regular stand-ups, but like for most people up at the Fringe who are doing comedy, they don't have to worry about their voice, or they don't think about their voice.
Yeah.
And like for me, every year I'll lose it once or twice.
Yeah.
Because
Everyone does.
Everybody does.
But if I lose my voice, I have to cancel the show. And guess what? Your voice doesn't just come back in one day.
So do we.
Like you have to cancel loads of shows for it to be good enough to sing on again and safe enough to sing on again. If I lost my voice, a vocal expert would probably say you should be on vocal rest for like 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not just like a day or 2. Yeah. So.
Well, because the hardest thing that people don't like even realize is, sure, the show is one thing, but if you're going out and flyering for yourself as well, that was the thing that killed me the most. Is like flyering every day. Come to my show. Come to my show. Then by the time my show comes around, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I don't have like, and I would try to learn some vocal warm ups, but like even still, you forget to do it or you do it half-assedly.
Yeah.
You like genuinely, what would be amazing is if you should like have like YouTube videos or like a little seminar that you do before the Fringe every year, before any festival, and be like, hey, just so you guys know, these are some vocal warm-ups that can save your voice during the festival.
Yeah.
That'd be good little like mental health
I could
thing.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vocal mental health. The thing is, flyering is hard. If you spoke to someone, say with a really sort of vocally challenging role, say someone in Wicked on the West End or in Frozen on the West End, if you kind of said, what could be the worst thing you could do with your voice before going on stage, they would probably say standing on the street and using your voice. Like, because outside the acoustics are so tight, your voice just flies into the literal atmosphere and you're shouting against other people flying, people walking past, the background noise of the traffic. It's the worst way to use your voice.
Yeah. You can't really flyer being like, would you like to come to a show?
Someone said I should do opera and I was just like, guys, it's too embarrassing flyering already. But then just being like, come to my comedy show. It's really fun. And I'm not posh. Like, it's just like you were just like such a dick.
Yeah.
I can't do that. But that would be better for your voice.
I always thought that I could do opera. Cause like I've played in that world, but just like for myself, I've never done it like professionally or nothing. But like, it's fun to kind of like pretend to be an opera singer.
Yeah. Open your mouth up. Let it all out. Take the mic.
Oh,
yeah.
Take the mic away.
Yeah.
Right? It's fun.
Better than some.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, but not great.
Well, you're not trained.
Yeah, fair. Thank you.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
That's all I wanted to hear.
Well done.
I just need compliments. That's what I need in my life. But no, so you've done some like I know Chelsea Hart, who's a comic who also did opera as well. She used to busk as an opera singer, which that's got to be so hard on your voice.
Yeah, I did do that a bit.
Did
But
you?
busking is easier than speaking.
So you did do busking?
Yeah, when I was in my first and second year, I used to busk outside Royal Exchange.
Oh, no way. Sweet. How did you find that? Like, did you use some of that to translate it into your comedy?
No.
Oh, not at all. Just completely different world.
Yeah, I mean, well, I was busking in like 2009.
Okay, so
Then I
way
didn't
before you even
start
started doing
comedy
comedy. Yeah.
10 years after.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of comics who like started as buskers and moved into comedy.
Yeah. Well, it's all performing, isn't it?
Of course.
A lot of actors who go into comedy, right?
Yeah, I would say less even.
Than buskers.
Yeah, I'd say there's more buskers who go into stand-up than like actors who go into comedy.
Interesting.
Because I feel like I couldn't tell you any actor who went into comedy and then made like a profession out of it. I can't think of one.
I
know magicians.
can. I just can't think of them right now.
Exactly.
There's loads of people.
Who start, like, I know like
start as an
comedians
actor.
who go into acting. Not a lot of like
No.
acting into comedy. But, that just might be me. Okay, so some of the questions that we ask on this show are like, what is one of the weirdest places you've performed? So I don't know if like you're singing in music, like essentially like for examples, like there's some comedians who have like done comedy off a pier into people in boats.
Yeah.
There's people who have done like, I did comedy at like a football awards ceremony and like there was no stage and like all sorts of stuff like that.
I've done singing gigs on a boat. Like on a
Okay, but like, was it nice? Like we're talking about like, holy shit, we shouldn't be here, but we're booked to do this show, and it is incredibly awkward and.
Okay, the best one I can think of is doing a gig in a hotel. There was like a bougie hotel, and it was a massive room, probably this big. We're at one side with basically no lighting on us.
Yeah.
The whole hotel is laid out all bougie, so there's different sofas, there's different chairs. It's
Great,
not laid
beautiful.
out for a performance. You could probably fit 100 people in this room. There was 12. And they're spread out on different sofas, and everyone's got a personality, right? There's a couple who've obviously had a row. There's another couple who've brought their kid who's 9. Everyone's doing inappropriate material. We forewarn them. The compares like, maybe your kid shouldn't be here. And they're like, we couldn't get a babysitter, so the kid's here. They're like, okay, well, are you guys, is anyone talking about sex or saying fuck? And everyone's like, yeah. And then the parents are like, it's fine. He's had it all before. And then there's like an older couple who couldn't hear anything. There was a couple who were like on holiday who had quite a language barrier, and everyone was just sat in different sofas around the room, and it was such a weird gig. No one really laughed.
Yeah, you were just performing to the void.
But we got paid quite well.
Oh, that's great. that sounds like the nicest one of the stories. Nobody got glass. Nobody got...
Yeah, no. I
it was just a
performed
very
on a pier,
awkward experience.
On a pier, do you know near the Turbine Theatre in Battersea?
No.
There's like a bit of pier, and everyone was sat in deck chairs.
Okay.
That was quite nice.
I love how you're describing just like, oh, that was a really nice gig.
Really nice, yeah.
Yeah, no horror shows.
No.
Any like weird heckles?
No, nothing springing to mind. So there can't be anything.
Yeah, I think you just have like an energy on stage that like people just fall in love with you when you're on stage.
Thanks. I try.
Yeah. You actively try for that?
Subconsciously. That's my whole life.
What?
That's my whole life.
What do you mean?
Trying to be lovable.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Not fall in love like romantically, but just like love me.
Yeah.
You know, I want the men to think I'm sweet. I want the lesbians to fancy me. I want the women to think I could be her mate, you know?
I kind of want to have that too.
Yeah.
In the opposite, right? I want gay dudes to be like, what's up?
Yeah.
And then like, you know, the ladies be like, oh, him? Like, I want to be like sexy for a balding dude. Like, I want to be like, oh my God, he pulls that off so well.
I want to be sexy for how weird I am.
Yes.
It's like, oh, she's so weird.
I want to be that like the funky, like, oh, it's kind of broken t-shirt that you find at a vintage shop, but you're like, fuck this. I've been waiting to find something like this. Yeah.
But it feels like it doesn't happen very often. You know, because like when I think about all the gigs I've done, I think one time someone has come on to me once.
Really?
Yeah. Think about all the gigs I've done, and I've done tour support for people in big venues, you know, 500, 800 people.
And one person's hit on you that entire time?
Yeah.
Do you think you're just misreading people hitting on you?
No, if you don't include DMs, and even then it's like, 10 people. If you actually say like someone coming up to me after the gig and being like, what's your Twitter? Can I take you for a drink? Once.
Okay, well, first off, whoever that is, what's your Twitter?
Well,
really? That's not an open. He didn't have Instagram. Okay, I hate him already. Yeah, I hope that didn't work out.
Well, I didn't go on a date.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Him.
Of course, you wouldn't fancy him because he asked you what your Twitter was.
Well, he was trying to stay in touch without being as intrusive as asking for my number.
That's way less intrusive these days.
What number?
Oh, can I have your phone number?
I would have said no.
Why?
I don't want some random guy having my phone number, but he can have my Twitter.
Yeah, but if he's got your Twitter, now he's got access to all of your socials. Sees all of your thoughts.
Oh, I don't mind.
Can go through your Instagram, look at all your photos.
People can do that anyway.
Yeah, but your phone number.
Yeah, because I don't want to know about it.
Okay. All right, weird. Interesting. You're just there, somebody tweeting at you, chewing your own fucking phlegm.
Yeah.
Sweet. Another question that we ask on the podcast is, what's the biggest show you've performed on? And I don't know, because you've performed in multi-facets. So like, has your biggest show been through comedy or through music? Knowing that you do musical comedy. But.
Big as in renowned venues, or big as in audience numbers?
You can answer both.
Okay, so, well, as a singer, I've performed at Abbey Road.
Oh, what?
Multiple times.
There's a venue there?
No, but as in recorded.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's people watching in the room.
Yeah.
In the sort of control room.
Yeah,
it's not officially a performance. And then Wigmore Hall and then Cadogan Hall, which are kind of, well known, definitely in the classical world.
Yeah.
So often on Radio 3, they're like, we're streaming live from Cadogan Hall. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, beautiful.
I haven't done Royal Albert Hall. That would probably be the most famous. But those I've done as singing gigs, as a soloist. And then comedy, I guess, like, Well, that Kendall Calling thing, one of the tents I performed in was 500 people.
There you go.
And I'm pretty sure when I supported Grace Campbell at Bristol Beacon, that was like 500 people.
Sick.
So yeah, a couple of 500s in there.
Nice.
I don't know if I've done 1,000.
I'm sure it'll come. I have no doubt in you whatsoever.
Thank you. Oh, I did do some backing vocals for Alt J.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's completely different than what we're talking about, but that's
That
sweet.
was...
Were you on Breeze Blocks?
Probably, yeah.
No.
She only walks to count her steps. No, I'm not on the record.
Oh, okay.
For a live
For a live
part
show.
of their tour. Yeah.
That's fire. That's so good.
Such a great album. Anyway, that would have been over 1,000 people.
Oh, easily, of course.
So my biggest gig's been singing.
Nice. Cool. And do you feel like you're still mostly doing singing stuff, or is comedy now overtaking it? 50-50? What's the percentage?
Probably singing 70, comedy 30 in my time, in my gigging time.
What makes you happier?
I love both. Okay. Singing pays a lot better.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
So that's probably why it's 70-30.
Okay.
Like if people were asking me to do comedy gigs as much as they asked me to do singing gigs and the fees were the same, I'd probably do comedy, yeah. Because you connect with the audience more through comedy. Yeah. Like singing is, people are, and there's more pressure to be technically good. So it's like every time I sing, I'm also thinking about my breathing and where my neck alignment and sort of like with comedy, I'm much more unleashed.
Yeah, you get to be yourself, right?
Yeah. Singing's like myself, but slightly professional.
Yeah, you get rewarded for your whatever mental illnesses you have. Like,
yeah,
it's glorious in that way.
Yeah, I love comedy.
That's good. Do you think that like eventually you'll just stop music and do comedy? Like, hopefully?
No, I think I'll do both.
Okay, just forever.
Yeah, I think so.
That's great.
It depends. It just depends what the money's saying. But I love singing, and singing will always be part of my comedy act anyway.
Well, exactly. So it's not like necessarily you're getting rid of music.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's always gonna be a part of you. It is fun to like watch you on stage and see like what you create and how you incorporate music. And even watching like last night's set, not only did you incorporate like you're singing your music, and like I still see remnants of like your old shows, but then like you're also incorporating like a viral video that you had, which is so interesting.
Thanks.
Because I don't think I've ever seen somebody like reference a viral video they had
on stage
and like quote it. You like played the audio from it and reenacted it on stage, which is so interesting because it lends itself to like, okay, well, obviously this was a thing that had so much virality and resonated with so many people that let me bring it on stage and it will still resonate with all these people.
Yeah.
That's such a great way to do it. Yeah.
And someone actually said, maybe your comedy's moving towards performance art. And I was like, cool, yeah. I don't really care about labels. But if someone interprets it and thinks, oh, that's more performance art or that's more musical comedy than stand-up comedy, I'm just like, yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah, well,
as long as I'm on stage.
Exactly. Comedy has no labels. Like, you can do
so
whatever you
broad,
want on stage. Yeah. If the only main rule is you go on stage and you're supposed to make people laugh, but even that you can flip on its head.
Yeah. And laughing is subjective anyway.
Laughing is subjective.
Did they laugh a lot last night? Yeah. For example.
Do they that often? Maybe not.
Exactly. Thanks for the questions.
You're welcome for the questions. Do you not have people ask you questions?
No, I like it on a podcast, but it feels one-sided because, like, if we were like, say, when we had our pizza last night, I'd be like, oh, let me ask about you because these are all about me. But it's fun.
Oh, it's fun to like being like, oh, this is all about me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what podcasts are because, like, obviously I'm on this podcast all the time. Nobody wants to hear me talk. We're here to learn about Amy Weber.
I know, but I hate being the host. It is annoying.
Okay, but then I get to have excellent chats and catch up with my friends.
That's true. That's so positive.
Yeah. Don't poke holes in my boat.
A great host.
Okay, I'm also a great comedian.
Yeah, obviously.
Why'd you say it like that?
Host too, because that goes without saying.
Sure. Hey, look, I create a vibe, but I am highly insecure deep down.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Yeah.
What do you do to battle your insecurities? What did you just do with your tongue there?
I was thinking, so I went.
Oh, interesting.
Do you want to do a zoom in? I was just like, no, lower down, rubbing it on the back of my teeth.
Oh, that's what you think?
Yeah, I did just that.
Dude, that's a fast-moving tongue.
Why is yours making a sort of rattling sound? I'm going to get that lipped out.
Brett said he can hear it.
Yeah.
I don't know, I got a big fat tongue.
Mine's silent.
Okay, so sorry,
Anyway,
I interrupted your answer.
it feels like a good story. Yes, so, sorry, that was really loud. I keep a tiny notebook by my bed. This is going to be in my new show. Every night and every morning I write in it, and I force myself to write positive things about myself.
Great, love that.
I spent the whole of 2025 writing good stuff about myself and not really believing it. You are talented. You are an amazing artist. You're a very accomplished singer. You are beautiful. You are lovable. Didn't really believe it. I'm sort of writing it like, oh, hopefully eventually this is going to make me feel good. Every morning, every night. Obviously a couple of days off here and there. And then this year, start of Jan, pretty miserable. Mid of Jan, things started. I got my mojo back, as Ali would say. A few comedy things happened, a few singing things happened, spent loads of time with friends, told everyone immediately that I'd been feeling miserable for 2 weeks and I had no mojo. And my mojo started coming back. And then I was looking through my diary and I was like, I kind of believe it now. I kind of believe that stuff. But I had to write it for a year. I had to just lie. You're wonderful. Because also it comes alongside being single and Edinburgh being a bit of a flop and me not getting the industry recognition that I thought I might get or could be worthy of, or the fact I still don't have an agent when I'm like, God, people can make so much money out of me. Like I can write jingles and sing cross-genre and do comedy and write. It's like, surely someone can get a couple of grand out of an advert. But still the agents don't seem to want me. Do you know what I mean?
It's cool and nice. Do-do-do.
Yeah. I could do that.
You could easily do that.
But anyway, I don't need an agent. But so all of that was on the backdrop of me feeling rejected by men and by the industry. And so I just wrote in this diary every single day. Really small, like 8 lines.
Would you ever put it on post-it notes and put it up so you can see it every day? Because if it's in a book.
One was up. Okay. Yeah, one was up.
Yeah.
Nice things about myself as well, like my personality, being an empath, making people feel good, loving to connect with people, making people feel like really judgment-free. People always tell me their biggest secrets.
Really?
So often. Anyone, women, men.
Do you want to drop us
and they go, I've never told anyone this before.
Wow.
And they're, I don't know why I'm telling you. Sorry, I've never told anyone. I go, it happens all the time. Happens all the time.
And then you just lock it away within you?
And I never tell.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm very sincere in that way.
How do you feel holding other people's secrets though? Like a little vault?
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no skin off my nose. That's my new that's my new catchphrase.
Yeah.
Because what I've been doing is I've been showing people my tits.
Oh?
Yeah. Mainly
how does the skin off the nose?
Or gay men or exes who I like, who I'm friends with, and I'll just say, how's your day? They say, it's shit. I say, will this cheer you up? I just take a picture of my tits, send it to them, and then they say, brilliant, that did cheer me up. And I say, no skin off my nose. I want to get that in my show.
Look,
as well.
are you going to put your tits in your show?
No, maybe, but I'm going to make all the straight men close their eyes.
Okay.
Just as a punishment.
Yeah. You don't get to see the tits.
Yeah, but the women do, and they like them. Honestly, I only get good feedback. People just say it makes them smile.
Yeah.
I send them to Ali all the time.
For real?
Especially if she's down.
Yeah. Well, so we have a mutual friend named Ali, which one thing that I love about you guys is like the very long voice notes.
Yeah.
I took that from that friendship group. Is like, I love just dropping like a 5, 7, 10-minute voice note on somebody and just like a little podcast. Yeah. And like, it's great to like shoot them back and forth. It's a great way to catch up, right? You get to get all your thoughts and feelings out. And sometimes it's hard to rebuttal to everything they've said, but it's like a fun little thing.
Yeah.
And then you can go back and you have like these full conversations whenever you want to listen to them.
Yeah. It's lovely.
It is lovely. But for me, I feel like it'd be a bit more jarring if I sent like just my tits, because they're not as good, but I'll send people like baby animals.
Yeah, it's a similar thing.
Like if I'm feeling down for myself, what I'll do is I'll go through like my WhatsApp and I'll pick friends and I'll just go like, hey man, I just want to let you know you're amazing. Like you're terrific. I hope you're having a great day. And
I love that. And that makes you feel better.
It makes me feel better.
It's genius. That's lovely.
But it also it's kind of jarring when you realize after you send all these messages and you get back, hey man, you know what? I really needed that. Thank you. And you go, man, we're all kind of suffering.
Yeah.
We're all struggling through this. And it's so nice to share positivity and like these nice moments with people.
Yes.
But tits, I wish I had tits to give.
And that's what my new show's about.
Tits.
No, joy.
Joy. Yeah.
But I might try and incorporate tits into it if I can. Thing is, I don't want to sexualize myself. So it's not about being sexual.
Well, I don't think tits should be sexual.
No.
Yeah.
But they can be hot in the right context. But when I show them, it's purely
joy.
To just sort of spread a bit of joy. And look, I'm not being big-headed about my tits, but when I show my friends or like people in a changing room, people do like them. People say that.
Who's going around telling somebody their tits suck?
They smiled. People smile.
Nobody's going to be like, oh.
Well, yeah, I suppose, but the smiles are quite genuine.
Yeah, of course they're genuine. They're titties. Like,
no, I've had some good feedback from my exes, seriously.
Yeah, I bet.
Best
but nobody's going to text you back. Best I've ever seen.
And that's a bold claim.
Yeah, and I've heard a lot of good things about my ding-dong, dude.
Guy. Yeah, well, get it erect, send a picky to some boy mates, and see if it cheers them up. But dicks aren't the same.
Dicks aren't the same. Dicks are too
Boobs
aggressive.
Are way funnier.
Yeah, because
they're just
like
soft and fun.
Every
squidgy.
single human being grew up sucking on titties.
Yeah.
It's the birth of life. It comes out of there. Nobody grows up sucking on ding-dongs. Some people do. Hopefully not. Yeah.
Are you troubled childhood?
But alas, where was I going with this
Tits,
thought?
they're just fun.
Well, no, I was gonna say I wrote a show, my last show that I did. It was only like a work in progress. The last time I did it in Australia, it was called Petrichor.
What year?
Like 2 years ago.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, the idea, petrichor is like the smell of the earth after it rains.
Oh yes.
And it was talking about like really nice smelling, well, not nice smelling stuff, things that make you happy.
Yeah.
Like the joyous moments, the things that bring you, like specifically what brings you the most happiness. So like, I talked about like doing mushrooms and lighting those, like, you know, those Chinese lanterns that like fill up with hot air and you let them go, doing that with friends and then trying to shoot them down with Roman candles. And like, that's a moment of pure bliss. Like you can't get happier than that. Like these moments that just absolutely change your life.
Yeah.
So what would you say yours is if you're doing a whole show about it?
Jokes, tricks, pranks, games, racing, throwing socks, pulling your trousers down to your ankles and having a race.
Yeah.
Like catchphrases, being self-deprecating, taking the piss out of myself. I think the struggle with writing the show is I know how to talk about what brings me joy. So it's like, why am I sharing it with the audience? And I guess I'm trying to tell them like, this is what I do for joy. Hey, what, you know, why don't you try this? But I don't know if it is that. Like, why is the audience there?
So what I did was I got them to write down the things that they like that made them happy and just all put it in a bucket. So I would go between my things and then pull out their things and then like pull up, because like really you create this energy of joy and happiness in the room and positivity. So people want to participate in it because they know they're not going to be made fun of. They're not going to be put down. It's just like trying to hype everybody up. So they're way more open to share those stories. So
my director, Amy, today was like, I see this show is going to have loads more audience participation. And I was like, cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Because audiences, people who come to yours and my shows seem really nice. Yeah. And if they want to get involved, let them.
I feel like my shows are evolving from like, you know, when I was younger, it was just like, it's all relationship stuff. And like, and then when we were having sex, this happened and like that. But like, I feel like I've grown up so much as a human being. And like.
Yeah, you're mature.
Am I mature? Stop it. I'm mature? No.
Think about every time today we've talked about something crude, it's been me. And you barely talk about dicks and stuff on stage.
Do I still talk about dicks, Brett?
You absolutely talk about dicks.
I'm like, okay. I don't think that's me. Like I want to agree with you, but I'm like, no, I talk about dicks a lot, dude. Like,
absolutely confirmed, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Last night was so much fun, though. I feel like last night, it was one of those times where I felt like everything just fell into place when I was hosting. like I could have just sacked off the whole show.
Yeah.
Part of me was like, I don't want to bring up an act.
Yeah.
Like, just fuck them. I just want to play with this crowd for the entire time.
Yeah.
Because like I felt just so like in it. I was like vibing on the Bad Bunny and just like
yes, the positivity.
And I had so much fun playing with everybody and like bringing joy and references and comments. And I was talking about stuff that's been in my head, but I've never said on stage before. And it's just so good to let that stuff out.
Yeah. And they loved it. They was such a cute little community.
It was a community.
Could have started us. We could have gone on a trip.
We could have gone on
like
a trip.
A camping trip.
Have you ever done that before?
I've been with an ex and I've been on my own a few times.
No, not have you ever been on a trip?
No,
like,
a camping trip.
No. I meant like, have you ever taken your crowd out of the room and take them for something?
You?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't risk that.
Okay.
What if there's like a creepy man?
It's a comedy show. There's probably a creepy man.
Exactly. I'm not taking them anywhere. Where did you take yours?
I've taken mine for ice cream before. I've taken them for drinks.
Nice.
Yeah,
How many people are we talking? Like 10 to 20?
Oh, I think the most has been something like that.
Yeah.
Because I used to run a show. I did that. This is the most clown show I've ever done. This was in Melbourne Comedy Festival. I threw a show called Evan Throws a House Party, where
I love it.
I improvised the whole show. I set up like a living room on the stage.
Yeah.
And then I'd get like 30-ish people to come. And then I would invite everybody to my party. I'd be like, you do. And then they'd have to come to the door. They'd knock on the door. It came out. There we go. I feel like that's the end of the podcast.
If you missed the start, sorry about that.
That was the payoff.
Yeah.
So they'd come to the door. I'd ordain them with a character trait. And then they would have to be that person for the rest of the party.
Wow.
And
So
then,
they'd sit back down though?
No, they're on stage. And by the end of the show, I had everybody from the crowd on stage as much as I could do. And I had some tropes.
That is beautiful.
It was so fun. But I'd be like, okay, this person's going to be my ex-girlfriend who's showing up with her new boyfriend. And I'd have like a narrative that I would put everybody through. So it was so fun. And it was such a test. And it was like doing improv and playing, but with strangers. So
That's performance art as well.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
wicked. So then at the end of the show, you would say, if anyone wants to come like for a drink, I'm going to here now. And then people would come with you.
Yeah.
That's so you. I love that.
Yeah, or if, like, you know, sometimes you do a Fringe show and there's like 3 people in the crowd and you're like, look, you guys paid to come see the show.
Yeah.
You guys want to go for an ice cream?
And they do.
They do.
People love making
They love
friends.
that stuff.
People love connection. And people love to make friends with the person they've just seen rocking it on stage, right?
100%.
You're a hero in their eyes. You are. I'm not saying I am.
Thank you.
I maybe am sometimes.
Amy, is there anything you want to plug before we leave?
Yes, my new show, which doesn't even have a title, but I know the poster is going to be me running with my trousers down, pants on, away from the camera with a group of friends taken on a film camera. And I'm looking back at the camera like that because it's such a fun game. We can try it later. You just put your trousers down at your ankles and you run, and it's fucking hard.
I think there's too many wires out right now for us to try it, but
we do it on the street.
Okay, done.
So come and see that. Just follow me online, isn't it? Amy Webber, comedian. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Thanks,
Bye.
Evan. Bye.